In the ever-evolving world of technology, one device has become a global companion, reshaping how billions communicate, work, and see the world. Born from innovation and secrecy, the iPhone's story is one of ambition, design, and relentless pursuit of perfection. We often overlook its presence, but beneath its sleek surface lies a history of hidden stories and technological leaps. To understand the iPhone is to understand a turning point in human history, a device that connected the planet and became an extension of ourselves. Welcome to the untold story of the iPhone, from secret origins to global dominance. The journey begins now. Deep inside Apple's Cupertino campus, a secret project was underway, codenamed Project Purple. The team, hand-picked and sworn to secrecy, worked in a blacked-out building, isolated from the rest of Apple. Two rival teams, iPod and Mac, competed to invent a revolutionary multi-touch interface. Steve Jobs fueled this rivalry, believing it would spark unprecedented creativity. The secrecy allowed Apple to develop a device that was more than a phone, a pocket computer, a design icon, and a portal to the internet. Project Purple's clandestine mission was key to the iPhone's groundbreaking debut. Its legacy proves the power of focused, secret innovation. When the first iPhone launched in 2007, it amazed the world, but there was no App Store. Steve Jobs envisioned developers making web apps, not native ones, to protect the device's stability and user experience. But users and developers wanted more, leading to a wave of jailbreaking and unauthorized apps. The demand was undeniable, and Apple responded by launching the App Store in 2008 with just 500 apps. This move transformed the iPhone from a tool into a limitless platform, unleashing creativity and spawning new industries. The App Store turned everyday developers into millionaires and made the iPhone truly belong to the world. Apps became the heart of the iPhone's success. A revolution had begun. The iPhone's face had to be flawless and tough. Plastic screens just wouldn't do. Steve Jobs demanded real glass, leading Apple to partner with Corning, who revived their dormant ChemCore glass from the 1960s. Corning's CEO, inspired by Jobs, converted a factory to produce what became Gorilla Glass in record time. The secret? A molten salt bath swapped sodium for potassium ions, creating a tough, scratch-resistant surface. Gorilla Glass became the silent protector of our digital lives, fundamental to the iPhone's identity. This partnership set a new industry standard. Nearly every smartphone now uses some form of Gorilla Glass. It all started with Apple's relentless pursuit of perfection. The iPhone camera evolved from a simple feature to a tool rivaling professional equipment. Its power has democratized filmmaking. Hollywood directors like Sean Baker and Steven Soderbergh have shot entire films on iPhones. The 2015 film Tangerine, shot on iPhone 5S, wowed Sundance with its raw, vibrant style. Soderbergh's iPhone films proved creative freedom and speed could come from a device in your pocket. Computational photography, scene analysis, exposure merging, machine learning, makes every shot cinematic. The iPhone is now a film studio for everyone, from everyday users to visionary directors. It's changed how we capture and share our stories. In 1969, the Apollo guidance computer helped land humans on the moon with just 64 kilobytes of memory. Today's iPhone dwarfs that power. Its processor runs thousands of times faster, with millions of times more memory. Tasks that once pushed supercomputers to their limits are now trivial for your phone. The iPhone renders 3D graphics, edits video, and runs AI, feats unimaginable in the Apollo era. Every text, game, or web search is powered by a technological miracle. The iPhone is a direct descendant of those early pioneers, connecting us not just to the moon, but to the world. It's a testament to decades of relentless innovation. Emoji, those tiny, expressive icons, have become a universal language, but their roots are Japanese. Created in the late 1990s by Shigetaka Kurita for Japan's iMode, emoji quickly became a staple of Japanese texting. When Apple prepared to launch the iPhone in Japan, emoji support was essential. Apple developed its own emoji set, initially hidden for Japanese users, but soon unlocked by users worldwide. The emoji craze exploded, and Apple made the emoji keyboard standard in 2011. Apple also helped standardize emoji globally, ensuring cross-platform compatibility. What began as a regional feature became a global phenomenon. Emoji transformed digital communication thanks to the iPhone. It's a perfect example of cultural exchange in the digital age. For a decade, the home button was the iPhone's anchor, a single, reassuring point of control. Steve Jobs dreamed of a buttonless slab of glass, but early users needed a physical escape hatch. The home button was a compromise, simplicity with usability. It evolved to include Touch ID, but always served as the gateway home. As users mastered touchscreens and technology advanced, the need for the button faded. In 2017, the iPhone X finally realized Jobs' vision. No button, just a swipe. The home button bridged the gap between old and new, guiding users into a new era. Its removal marked a milestone in design evolution. The iPhone became pure interface, just as Jobs imagined. The button's tale is one of adaptation and progress. Some sounds define an era. The iPhone's marimba ringtone is one of them. Apple wanted a ringtone that was pleasant, distinct, and reflected the device's elegance. Dr. Gerhard Lengeling composed Marimba, a simple, memorable melody designed to sound great on a tiny speaker. Its cheerful notes became instantly recognizable, echoing in public spaces and signaling the rise of the iPhone tribe. Marimba became a shared experience, a digital icon, and a piece of tech nostalgia. Even as ringtones evolved, Marimba remains a symbol of the iPhone's cultural impact. It's more than a sound, it's an auditory icon. The iPhone's creation is a global feat. Raw materials and components from around the world converge in secretive factories. Apple's supply chain is vast and tightly controlled, with strict standards for quality and confidentiality. Foxconn's massive factories in China are legendary for their scale and security. Robots and skilled workers assemble each device with precision, while secrecy protects Apple's future products. New models are built behind cordoned-off lines, with components disguised and access restricted. Apple's NPI specialists oversee every detail, living on site to ensure perfection. This secrecy builds anticipation and mystique, making each launch a global event. The iPhone's assembly is as iconic as its design. The iPhone isn't just a product, it's a phenomenon, with over 2 billion units sold. Its success transformed Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies and fueled entire industries. The App Store, hardware, and services ecosystem make switching hard for users, driving loyalty and growth. The iPhone's impact ripples through photography, music, banking, and more, creating millions of jobs worldwide. Its journey from secret project to best-selling gadget is a story of vision, innovation, and marketing genius. The iPhone's legacy is measured not just in sales, but in lives changed. It's a dynasty built on glass, silicon, and understanding what people want. The iPhone fundamentally changed the world. We've uncovered the secret projects, breakthroughs, and pivotal decisions behind the iPhone. More than circuits and glass, it's a cultural artifact that's changed how we live, work, and connect. Its story continues, shaping our future in ways we're only beginning to imagine. If you enjoyed these iPhone secrets, subscribe to Daily Magazine for more stories behind the tech that shapes our world. Thank you for watching.